Hey you guys, it's JC and I'm back with another video. I know you're not used to this introduction. This is different for y'all, but the reason is because in this video when I was recording, I was just getting over a cold and I was getting my voice back. I had lost my voice. It's still a little bit going down, but it's definitely better. So right now, as you see me patting the salmon dry, you want to pat it dry so that when you season it, put the olive oil and stuff on it, it's nice and juicy when it's time to eat it. So the ingredients that I will be using, I'm going to show in the camera each time. And then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys about how to make the glaze, because the salmon that we are making is going to be a garlic honey glazed salmon. So stay tuned, keep watching, and trust me, if you follow all these steps I did, your salmon will come out just like mine. All right, so right here in this part of the video, after you add all your seasoning and a little bit more of olive oil, you want to take your hands and rub the seasoning in from the top as well as the bottom too. And then I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. And there's a reason we're going to put it in a Ziploc bag, because that's how we're going to marinate it. Oh my God. That's how we're going to marinate it. I had left it in the fridge for about 3 hours after I had put the sauce and everything on it. So you're going to see that as well. So after you put your salmon in the bag, you are going to get a bowl. You're going to need some minced garlic, honey, and soy sauce and brown sugar. So you want to take 1 teaspoon of minced garlic and you want to use some honey. You can see that it might seem like I'm using a lot of honey, but I'm not. And you guys will see why and how. So I just used the rest of what was in the bottle that I had, because I already had 2 bottles of honey. Then you want to go ahead and add some soy sauce. Again, it may seem like I'm using a lot of soy sauce, but I'm not. And you don't want to use too much because you don't want it to be too salty, but the brown sugar and the honey actually evens it out. So with the brown sugar, you want to take 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then after you add that, you're going to mix it in well till the brown sugar is just about, almost disappeared, And then after that, we're going to put it in the bag, mix it around in the salmon. Make sure the salmon is nice and marinated. Close the bag and put the salmon in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. Oh, and I also added a little bit of obey and garlic powder to give the sauce just a little bit more taste, you know. You don't have to do that, but I did it because it is good. So if you want it to taste like mine, then do it. So, salmon has marinated. We're going to take that out, put it in here, put that in the air fryer. My vegetables today are mixed, basically sauteed spinach, some kale, and some broccoli. And then I'm actually going to make a little bit of extra sauce just to glaze the top when it's done cooking. And then we got, you know, our instant minute rice because I don't feel like cooking rice because it takes too long. So I'm going to show you guys put it in the air fryer, and then we're going to start cooking the vegetables and the rice. Hopefully I can fit all the pieces in here, but I know y'all see me looking at it like, why? Because I gotta make sure it's on the right side. So. My little other salmon broke apart, but you know what? I'll just use that one to show y'all when I eat it what it tastes like. Okay. Alright, y'all. So salmon is in the air fryer. We're gonna close that. We're gonna hit power, hit fish. I'm gonna bring it up to 340. Then you're gonna hit start. It'll come on. It'll be on for 15 minutes. And then in 15 minutes I'll check it, and if it's not as brown and crunchy as I like, then I'm gonna put it on some more. Actually, let me just do that right now. So 20 minutes, I'm gonna check on it, turn a little cute little light on, and then we'll be back. Excuse me, voice, y'all. I was sick and I'm just now gaining my voice back, but I'm gonna show y'all my sauteed vegetables and my rice very quick. I'm sure everybody knows how to make rice, but you know the way. BRB. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna make a little bit more sauce again. Same thing as we did earlier, just a little bit to glaze the top as it's when it gets done. So 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And for your honey and soy sauce, that's honestly up to you and your preference of how much honey and soy sauce you want to use. But I don't really use too much honey. It might look like I do, but I don't use too much because I really actually don't like the taste of honey. But I like, you know, food that's cooked with it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. And now I'm a soy sauce person, but you can't use too much because it'll overpower it, and then it'll taste a little salty. So and then we're just gonna do some more brown sugar. About 3 tablespoons of these. gonna mix everything up. And as you saw earlier, I had put some of it on my finger. You can do that if you want to taste it, so you know it's to the sweetness or however you want it to taste. But yeah. And then I have this little brush thing, Glazed brush. Where is it? That I'm gonna use to glaze on the salmon. So we're gonna rinse it off, put that off to the side. And right now the salmon says 8 minutes, but I'm probably gonna have to put that in there or turn it up a little bit, because I like the top of my salmon to like be brownish. Like I like that, you know, a little crisp, not crunchy, a little crisp. So while that's doing that, let's check on the salmon. All right, y'all, from what I see, because you can't really see it, but from what I see, we're gonna have to turn this bad boy up. So take your air fryers on 8 minutes. We're gonna do another 20 and just keep an eye on it, okay? So when it gets down to about like 10 and is looking like where I want it to be, then I'll start the vegetables and the rice. All right, y'all, so I took it out. As you can see, oh, come on. As you can see, this is what it looks like right now. It's not done. So I'm just gonna take my glaze and my little bowl. Actually, let me move the spoon. Take my little bowl. We're just gonna, you know, glaze over it. And I forgot to tell you guys, we're actually going to put this in the oven too. And I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to put this in the oven because after it gets, you know, nice and brown and stuff at the top, I'm going to put it in the oven and like have the sauce. Basically let it marinate and bake inside the sauce. I mean, let the sauce marinate and bake inside the salmon. So we're going to do that. But until then, we're going to let this get glazed up and brown, and we're about to put this back in the air fryer, but just to get y'all a little look. Okay, all right, hold on. All right, y'all, so the salmon is almost done for the most part. So I'm gonna take this and like brush the pan. My pan is not thick, but you know, I want the bottom of it to get a little juice too. So I'm gonna take this and brush the pan, and then when the salmon is done crisping up in the air fryer, we're gonna take the pan, put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and then it'll be done. So all right, y'all, I took the salmon out, and do you see that, bro? Do you see that? Hold on, like what? I'm actually excited that I'm making this again because that is fantastic right there. Trying to get all the angles, like literally amazing. Sugar. Alright, that one fell apart. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite meal prep dishes. I love salmon, number one. It has omega-3s and fatty acids, which helps with the weight loss journey that I'm on. And it's just good. Like, if you make it right, it's just good. Alright, so yeah. Oop, I'll fix that. Alright, so this is what we're working with, y'all. Now I got my oven on 350. Like I said, we're probably not even gonna leave this in here for 10-15. I'm thinking about like more 5-7 minutes. So now we have the sauce, and watch this. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, you follow this, y'all will love me forever. Okay? So we're gonna put this in the oven and I'll bring you guys back when we're about to do the vegetables. Alright y'all, we're about to get started on the rice and the veggies. I'm gonna do the rice first. I'm doing 6 servings so that way I have enough rice for 5 days. So you need 3 cups of water, 3 cups of rice. For the rice I'm using, that's how much you need. Because I know a lot of people be like, I don't know how to make rice, or rice is hard and stuff like that. Honestly, guys, it's not that hard. As long as you measure, you'll be fine. And I'm dropping rice. I'm dropping rice. 1. 2. 3. So, and I'm lying. I was about to lie to y'all. I was about to tell y'all I only eat brown rice and white rice. That is such a lie because I definitely do like rice-a-roni. Yeah, that was such a lie. But I was going to tell you guys, when I make my rice, I do put a little bit of salt on top, like in the water and stuff. Just a little bit. And then I usually put the butter in when it's almost done. So, when y'all making rice, use a fork. You want to fluff the rice, not stir it, but I just wanted the salt to get in there. So, while that's doing that, check on the salmon, see how it's doing. It's looking good. Okay. And now, we're about to do my favorite part, the veggies. So, y'all know I'm going to go in with the olive oil. Bam. I'm also going to go in with some more garlic. Leave me alone, judge your mama. We got some black pepper, some garlic powder, some ranch seasoning, some onion powder, and we got some parsley. So, I'm gonna have some nice slow mixed vegetables between some kale, a little bit of spinach and broccoli. I'm excited. Alright, pan a little hot now, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump some, not dump some, but put some garlic powder in there. I mean, minced garlic in here. I'm gonna do the kale first because I have more kale than spinach. So and a little bag of broccoli. Now that was a steam bag broccoli. You can do the steam bag and put it in the microwave, but I wanted to season it and cook it with the other stuff. I dumped it in here. And I'm just trying to break it up a little bit. So before I season it, I'm just gonna check on the rice. You guys can't really see it over there, but it's literally called 5-minute rice for a reason, by the way. Okay, time to go in with the seasonings. And remember what I always tell y'all, season till you like it, okay? My stuff ain't salty, but we gonna have some flavor, okay? We got to have some flavor. And that's the ranch seasoning, by the way. Then after I'm done seasoning and mixing this, I'm going to check on the salmon, let you guys look at that. So, you know what? I don't know why I always try to put the parsley out on the bigger holes when they don't even come out like that. See, it's cooking down. Ooh, y'all want to see the salmon? I know y'all want to see it. I know y'all want to see it. Stop. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that? Yum, yum, yum. So yeah, it's time to actually take this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn the oven off so it can stay hot until it's time for me to do the bowls, which almost soon because the rice is almost done. So, but y'all see that? Yes. Yes. Alright, y'all. We're getting down to the end. My veggies are almost where I want it to be. And I just put some butter inside the rice and turned the fire down. The salmon, as y'all saw, is done. So, alright, we'll bring you guys back when it's in the bowl. And I'm actually going to eat some of the salmon. BRB. Alright, y'all. This is the finishing touches. It's all done now. All done. Had to break that one up because it wouldn't fit in the bowl, but so yes, this is my honey glazed salmon. You could cook it in the air fryer. After the air fryer, put it in the oven for a little bit. And yeah, and I'll show you guys what I'm finna eat. Alright, y'all, don't mind my attire. Like I said, I'm just getting over a cold, so I don't feel the best, but I have some food, okay? And I finna eat it because this was requested for the last video. So, I gotta marry myself. Because this right here, I gotta marry myself. Like, what? What? They're good. Vegetables. Bomb. You know what? Y'all gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta eat this. I gotta go. Be out here. We out here, y'all. Peace.